Welcome to Off the Road, OTR Open World Driving for Full. Here we are on Snowfields, Landmass. I'm about to take Buggy here to a short run. This video is not going to feature Buggy. It's going to be featuring how to earn fast currency in the game, which generally entails using helicopters. So I'm going to head to the nearest helicopter to the start point of Snowfields Landmass, which is our orange bell-like helicopter here. You may not have access to this helicopter. If you don't, you can use any of the other helicopters available on your landmass. I would suggest not picking the Phoenix helicopter there. Its skeets are much worse than the helicopter I'm using here. It does not do well at hauling various objects on the end of a line. I'm taking a wayward sort of direction to my start point of what I'm going to be doing here. The Phoenix isn't great, but down below we've got an Eagle, which does not have skeets. It is a great helicopter for doing this mission or any other transport mission involving the helicopters. We're heading to the sky platform up there. You can see those three great big concrete culverts or tubes point to a little lake that's something like a pork chop shape or lamb chop shape here. And the sky platform is, there we go, directly above it. So if that doesn't help you locate where the start of this mission is, I'm going to move a little closer here. Just a little too close. There we go. You can see it's a transport mission called Easy. Haze, it's a little hard to see there. It says transport goods, which is containers. 4 of them. They're small containers, so any helicopter can do it. Pays out 6,500 coins, 1,500 XP points at the base level. It would be multiplied so many times on your coins, depending on where your game multiplier is here. I'm going to take a little pan around just so you can get orientated, see exactly where this is. We're over the snow end of Snowfields Landmass. I'll pull out the map here. I'm the little green dot in the center by the flag and the cup. I'm going to try to tap the cup there. There we go, to get the mission to come up. 65,000 coins. That's the same mission we're at. Just pan out a little bit on the map there. You can see where that is. And zoom in. There's our pork chop or lamb chop like shape like lake. So I hope that helps you find this mission should you go looking for the second best mission to do on Snowfield Landmass to earn game currency. It's an easy mission. It's much easier to do than the first one on Snowfields Landmass, which in my series is called Premium because it is the best means of... I need to go back to get started. I did not hit the start button because the premium is the best method in the whole of off the road to earn game currency. Here we go. There's an arrow up top pointing me to the nearest container to this sky platform we just started from. I'll have 3 options for picking up this container. I can use the hoist button that just popped in on the screen down below my helicopter to a little bit to the right. I could use the hook off to the left, or I could even use the hook on top of the container. Looks like I've got a good line here. Let's just take a peek around the helicopter from various different angles. The line is not contacting the helicopter's skeets. That is a bit of a problem with the 3 smaller helicopters. And all the helicopters that have skeets, the gyrocopter, the little wire one. This orange bell-like helicopter. And as I said, the Phoenix. The Phoenix has much more busily skeets on it. I find its skeets are narrower than on the other helicopters, so it doesn't make a good helicopter to do transport missions with. I'm going to do this mission with two helicopters, the orange helicopter here, and I showed the Eagle helicopter, and up ahead there's another helicopter I did not show yet, the great big giant green transport helicopter. But we're not going to use it. It's a little slow, it's a little awkward to fly. I'm going to try to push it a little bit out of the way here. I do not want to push it off the platform. That gives me a little bit of room here. I'm going to pick up those two containers right in front of my helicopter, particularly when I'm using a larger helicopter. I'm going to tap the place button down below on the right, and I've got the smaller blue container of the two containers that was there. And I'll follow the green arrow back to my sky platform. I want to come in, about 110, 120 meters at altitude, something like that. Gives me a little bit of room for my line to swing in and drop off the container. And we'll go back to get the other container we saw back on the sky platform. Now I'm doing this video over again. I did it about 2 years ago, and the commentary is probably going to be a little bit confusing. At the time, the hyperactive sloth indicated it was the fastest method of earning game currency in off the road. It may have been. I do believe I checked. There's another mission on this landmass. Oh, I've left the container on the side. I'm already flying sideways. This gets a little tricky. Oh, the line's corrected itself. And I've got to gain piles and piles of altitude. No, it has not corrected itself. I'm still flying sideways. I may have to do a loop to get this container to come in. There we go. As I was saying, you get a line hooked on your skeets, it's fun flying your helicopter. Well, it's a little more challenging. I wouldn't call it fun. It's sarcastic calling it fun. There's a lot of fun in this game, actually. This may not show most of the fun in the game. This is more of a, well, you got to get this done if you want to get enough currency to open up all the various features in the game. And if you want to level up to increase the amount you earn on the land masses by increasing your level, which affects your multiplier. Well, here's the last container of the mission. It's the furthest one from the sky platform. I'll hit the hook above the container and away we go. We'll drop this one off. Now this mission will take, about 3.5 minutes, plus or minus 10 minutes, depending on which, or 10 minutes. 3.5 minutes, plus or minus about 10 seconds, depending on which helicopter you're using. Some helicopters are faster than this, such as the one I'll be using next, the Eagle. The wireframe helicopter is a little bit slower than this. It might take another 20 seconds as opposed to just 10 seconds to accomplish this mission with that helicopter. There we go. All 4 containers have been delivered. The 4 out of the 4. You would have earned, anybody would have earned 6,500 game points plus their multiplier. I've actually topped out what the amount that is available to earn in the game. I've gotten 9,900,000 and keep going with the 9s all the way up top there. If you see anybody with earnings higher than that in their videos, you'll know something about what they're doing. They are running a hack of the game. Most hacks of the game have a higher earning level than what is shown at the top of the screen. You notice I did not get any earnings in doing that because I've reached the maximum. So here we go. We'll start with the Eagle. It should take just a few seconds less to accomplish doing this mission. And it does not have the skeets to foul with the haul line. So it does speed up somewhat considerably. It may not appear that to be the case overall, but you can have a little more fun by using the Eagle helicopter. You don't have to fly perfectly straight lines to everywhere you want to go. You can add a little variety, which does help when you repeat this over and over and over and over and over and over. Now you notice the green transport helicopter is a little bit out of the way there. We didn't have to worry about it coming in here to get to our containers. Told you that was going to come in handy. It comes in handy when you're repeating it over and over and over again, because sometimes you'll overshoot and you end up bouncing off of something. You end up going sometimes in a different direction you didn't want to go in. But you won't damage your helicopter, at least. Helicopters do not take any damage in the game. They just get hooked on things and stalled and bounced around and go where you don't want them to go, which slows you down a little bit. So we'll just follow the green arrow up the top of the screen. You notice the other end of the tail there, there's a container, and there's a little 2 indicating there are 2 more containers to complete this challenge. Yeah, this mission was originally indicated to be the fastest way of earning game currency in the game. That says I recorded it 2 years ago, so I figured it's no longer that, or at least I know it's no longer that. And I've done another video on the premium method of earning game currency, which is the next mission up from this one on this landmass, the Snowfields landmass, for earning even quicker game currency. It's a little more challenging to do. You no longer have any more containers on the platform. The arrow is pointing to the island over here. It looks like it's pointing almost towards one of the peaks. No, there it is there. It's the same place it was last time. And you can see here that I'm bumping my helicopter into the ground there. It did not take any damage. There was no fire. There was no dents. It's not flying funny. I'll hit the camera button. That will center on my helicopter again. As I was saying, this mission is no longer the best way of earning game currency. I've got another video for that. Do check the description that goes with this video by tapping the title, and you'll find links to that in the description, as well as all the rest of the videos in this series. There are 2 videos for each and every landmass except for Volcano landmass so far, and I don't know if there'll be one come up for the next landmass, which is due perhaps in a month or 2, or a couple of weeks even. The Arena landmass. I imagine it may be somewhat like Volcano. It will not have any mission that's particularly good paying out that's better than all the others. Now here's the best mission to do for earning game currency, but it's a little challenging because you've got to fly through one of these buildings through here, and you've got to pick up a container from the other one over there. And there's 5 containers to do with that mission. It can be done in approximately the same amount of time, or even a slightly less amount of time, but it is somewhat more challenging. So I think once again we can thank the hyperactive sloth for indicating how to get to and how to do this mission here from the Sky platform, which is still a pretty good paying out mission. Actually, this hyperactive sloth started me on making a series of videos about how to earn fast currency in the game, and started me doing videos on other games available for you and doing them on YouTube. So if you've got suggestions for somebody who you think should do something, pipe up or go on to Discord. You'll find a bunch of other game enthusiasts there, and they'll likely be able to do something with your suggestion, or even take a look at, see whether your suggestion is worthy of doing something with. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video.